Hello and welcome back to Chapter 7, Lecture number 35. So in the previous lecture we ended up with adding these wooden bars and we duplicated the towers and put them around the castle. So what I'd like to do in this lecture is hiding this wooden bar and focusing on the attic and adding some extra small roofs so we can spread them all over the building. So how that works is let's get started and add mesh plane. And we drag this to this area. We want to rotate, we want to drag this to the front. So we have good visibilities. Press RX90. And I want to make this a bit smaller. Turn off proportional editing. Something like this. That's a nice starting position. You press I and hold shift and drag these to each other. And a bit more. That looks okay. Yeah, and you delete this face. Then Alt left mouse click on the outer vertices, GY, and you drag this to the rear. And for the inside as well, extrude it, GY. Just perfect. Then we select the top vertices, and we extrude it, and bring these together. Go to the side view, and go to the wireframe and GY. Something like this. So we can merge this with the big roof. So bring these more together, press SX, and we want to have one extra vertex on this area. So let's take a look. What do we have right now? Looks good to me. So I'd like to add a new texture. Call this window frame white. And we want to have a texture. Let's take a look window, and we want to have that one. So we start by adding some Ctrl Z, some extra edge lines in this area, and two on the side. And now we start selecting these and make a projection. We want a window frame, and let's select this area. We want to have some roughness on the edges. Perfect. And for the top as well. A bit smaller. Just a little bit. So that looks really nice. Then we select the side and the other side as well. And we go to the side view and make a projection. And let's rotate this. Press R and hold Ctrl. And I want to have this rough. So we have a sort of a small leaking on the sides. Not bad, not bad. And for the inside as well. You project from view and press Ctrl R Ctrl. Scale this a little bit so you have this leaking. It's a bit too much. You have some of it, and on the bottom and the top as well. Project from view. Scale this a bit and SY, so it's the opposite way. Just perfect. Down, I want the gray roof. Material applied on this small roof. And let's select all the faces. And we can do this all in one by just selecting these. This looks a little bit weird. Oh, solid. So let's drag these more to the rear, more to the front. Just a small change. We will make it looks more curvy. So let's do this right now. See, and deselect it. Okay, I like it. So gray roof. So again, we need to select it and assign it. Go to the render view. Of course, we have to UV project a texture on it, and you could do gray. I think it's slates. and scale this to the top, right there, a bit smaller. And you want to end with, you don't want to end like this. So you have a half slate, so trying to make it smaller. And maybe stretching this a little bit. And for the front as well, go to the face mode. That will be much quicker. Project from view, and then you select one of these and you can align it with each other so they are matching. Alright, so not bad, not bad. So we continue to work on this. I want to go to the vertice mode and Alt Shift left mouse click, Control B, and add 2 edge lines and go for cube projection. Then you should rotate it, Control R Control, and you merge this on the top. So you have a nice border right there, and assign this on the gray roof. You want to have this black line, and then these areas as well, Control B, and you project from view, and we want to have this gray ceiling. Alt left mouse click, Control B. The ceilings are key for the transition, so be aware adding these everywhere where you can. So a quick check, not bad at all. Remember we have to do some material editing on the white window frame. So do we have a roughness? Just beautiful. And 0.1, so we have some reflection. Let's take a look if we have a normal map. There you go. It's not the best one we have. Add vector normal map. So we want to have a low value. Let's go for 0.2 and put this one in the color window 01 border, and putting this in the normal. Come on, normal. Bang. Control point. Control. I do control point because that's a habit from the previous version. Go to render view and just slightly improved. Now it's time to add a window, and you find and it should be, let's just minimize the windows, and we have the main building and building props, and we want to select just the clean one, Shift D, and we move this. Let's move this window, move to collection, buildings, and to windows. Will be still there, but now in the right collection. So you don't want to scale the window. Let's try to scale the building to merge these. Go to render view. This should be to the front. Select both of them, not the tower. GY, and let's go to material preview. We have a bit more, maybe the workbench right now. Yes, sometimes it's very hard to see, and then switching to a workbench just helps. GX. Maybe need to make this one smaller. Alright, so I like to add a bevel line. Control B, just one bevel, and on the outside as well. Control B. No, you don't want this vertice. Control B. Okay, and we go back to Eevee. And I kind of like it. And we select it, and we need to append this on the, or just add it on the building. Go to material preview, GY, and we have some challenge with the roof. So let's press O. Let's do this chair, very gentle. GY. Okay. Try to select all the objects. And it's merging well with the roof. So this is the end of this lecture. In the next one, we continue with duplicating them on the roof, so it will fit the castle very well. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.